Hey, what's up guys? It's Diego here with a 4th generation OU battle. Lately, I've been an enjoyer of Gen 4, let's say, and I had this overused battle against Richard, in which I lead with Roserade, my opponent with Jirachi, which shows to be a speedy one because it outsped my Roserade, went with a Psychic there. I wasn't fearing that because I had a Focus Sash, so I was able to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes and then switch into my special wall, which is Clefable, and expecting a switch from his side, I'm going to take this opportunity to set up also the Stealth Rocks, as my opponent is going to reveal an Abomasnow. I don't fear Abomasnow too much, because yeah, Clefable with the Magic Guard ability won't be taking damage from the Hail, and now that the Abomasnow is poisoned, it's on a timer. It will reveal Blizzard, which is going to do a good chunk to Clefable with all the special defense investment that I have. But yeah, anyway, I could also damage it with the Seismic Toast, and he's racking up damage of the poison. And yeah, Clefable heals on Hail with the leftovers, so I'm not fearing to stay here. I have the Softball to recover my health back. As my opponent is going to stay with Abomasnow, finally will decide to switch out, send a Tentacruel on my Seismic Toast. Tentacruel will absorb my Toxic Spikes, but at least I got that Abomasnow poison. And now I'm expecting him to go for the Rapid Spin, so I'm going to switch out into my Spin Blocker, which you're going to notice it's a normal form of Rotom. In Gen 4, the Rotom forms weren't allowed on Wi-Fi, but you can allow them with an action replay code, which I was trying to use, but unfortunately I didn't activate it correctly. So yeah, I'm stuck with a regular Rotom, which not only is less bulkier and strong than the Rotom Heat form that I was trying to use, but also I won't have access to Overheat. But yeah, anyway, my opponent is going to reveal a Tyranitar. I'm going to switch out. Luckily, it didn't have the Pursuit, so I will preserve that Rotom for later. I'm going to send my Physical Wall, which is Donphan, which is going to take the Crunch pretty well, but unfortunately it's going to get the defense drop from that. But yeah, now I'm expecting him to switch out either to a Flying type or a Ghost type, so instead of going for the obvious Earthquake, I'm going to go with the knockoff, which is going to get these Gyarados on the switch. That's good because I'm going to be able to knock off the lefties from these Gyarados, so now it will be taking damage from the sand and won't be able to recover it. So yeah, now I'm going to send the Rotom back again, as he's going to send to set up with the Dragon Dance, but what he didn't know was that my Rotom was a Choice Scarf set, so even after the +1 in speed with the Dragon Dance, I will be able to outspeed it, and with a super effective Thunderbolt, take down that physical threat. Now my opponent is going to reveal a Porygon Z, which I wasn't sure what could do, so I'm just going to stay, do as much damage as possible with another T-Bolt, and my opponent is going to go for a super effective Dark Pulse, which is going to take down my Rotom. I'm not seeing lefties on this Porygon Z or Life Orb, so I'm assuming it's probably a Choice Spec set, so I'm going to send my Special Wall again, the Clefable. He's going to switch out, send Tentacruel back again. Seismic Toast is almost a KO there, but unfortunately it will live even after the sun damage. So now that I don't have my Rotom, he will be able to go for a Rapid Spin, but expecting that I'm going to set up the rocks again, which will make my opponent try to do something different on the next turn, knowing that I can go for the Stealth Rocks forever. So instead this turn he's going to go for the Confuse Ray, but fortunately for me, Clefable is going to hit through the confusion with a Seismic Toast, and now this Tentacruel went down, and my rocks are staying on my opponent's side of the field. So yeah, anyway, now he's going to send Tyranitar. I'm going to send the Donphan again, as he's going to reveal Dragon Dance. Now that it's setting up, I'm not going to go for any predictions like the last time. I'm just going to go for the safe Earthquake here. But yeah, he's going to go first because he outspeeds. Even at +1, I could take that crunch pretty well. And Earthquake is a 2-hit KO from this range. Unfortunately, not enough to take him down by a little margin, which will allow my opponent to go for another attack here, do some more chip to my Donphan. I don't know why he decided to switch into Earthquake instead of going for the crunch. I think that crunch would have done a little more. But yeah, anyway, with another Earthquake, the opposing Tyranitar will go down. Now, on this turn, my opponent is going to send the Porygon-Z again. Since I expected him to be choiced, I'm going to go for the Protect, scout what he's going to get choice locked into, and also recover a little of my health with the lefties. So now, seeing that he went for the Ice Beam, I'm going to go with the Clefable. That's the best switch I had for that move. But unfortunately, my Clefable will get frozen. It was about to happen. It already absorbed 2 Blizzards from the Abomasnow Snow and then this Ice Beam, so yeah, I think that I cannot complain too much, but yeah, it's still unfortunate for me, but Clefable can take more hits, so I will just stay trying to defrost as the Sandstorm is chipping my opponent's Porygon-Z. Now, finally, it will go down. But yeah, unfortunately, my Clefable wasn't able to defrost. Now it's on half of its maximum health, and my opponent is going to send the Abomasnow again, set up the Hail once again, and go for a Blizzard, which is going to get a critical hit and finish off my Clefable. Not a huge deal now, because I was on a good advantage at this point in the battle. Now I can send my Roserade, which has the Weather Ball, which is funny because it's going to get a neutral hit with the Ice typing, which is going to take down the Abomasnow with a useless critical hit. But yeah, anyway, now my opponent is going to send his last one, which is Jirachi. We already seen that it outsped my Roserade, so I will just leave it there as fodder. But now I get a free switch into my Gyarados, and yeah, my opponent's Jirachi is faster, but Psychic is not doing that much, and I'm doing a decent chunk with Waterfall. He's also getting chipped with the Hail. So yeah, after a couple of turns attacking each other, my Gyarados will finally take down the Jirachi, I think, on this turn with a critical hit, which didn't matter in the end because yeah, I still have some Pokemon in the back. Oh, it wasn't a crit, right? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be game for me. I really like this team that I made, so I will be uploading another battle with it, but using the correct form of Rotom on that one. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your feedback as always, and we are seeing you next time. Peace.